Hello everybody, and welcome back to my ASMR channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Lady Gaga's Chromatica album. I'm going to have a little run through on the tracks, and I'm going to say my thoughts and feelings about them. If you haven't listened to Chromatica, I really recommend you do. It's a beautiful album. I would say it's my favourite Lady Gaga album of all time so far. And let's just begin. I am currently wearing my Stupid Love t-shirt. Let me just show you that. Don't know if you can see it properly. But there you go. I have also got Lady Gaga The Fame, because I thought I'd mark this momentous occasion. Hopefully this video won't be too long because it is boiling out here. This microphone smells so good now. The smell of being a slut. Okay, let me show you. I've wrote a few things down for this. Like a whole ass little notes segment. I also have the album with me. Here it is. I actually haven't opened it. And I don't even have a CD player, but I thought I just need it. I've got all the other ones, and I just need it. And it says International Deluxe, 3 exclusive tracks. Love Is Right. Love Me Right. 1,000 Doves piano demo, and Stupid Love. Says something like Viva Club Warehouse Mix. I can't read it. It's so small. The writing on this album is really tiny. But that is the album cover. That is a work of art, ladies and gentlemen. I've not even unwrapped it yet. This is the back of the album. It's not really anything there. This sets the tone for how good this album is. The artwork. Right, let's get on to my breakdown. I've wrote Chromatica 1, Strings Dramatic Cinema Opening. Now, I just bullet pointed little bits because I didn't want to full on read out what I wrote down, because just didn't think that would be that natural. So that's my method of madness today. Strings, that's the instrument that plays in Chromatica 1, the first song that opens the album. I wrote dramatic because it's dramatic. It's like an opening of a film. Like the sounds, it just sounds like I've come into this whole universe. She's really captured this otherworldly experience. Like, it's so beautiful the way she's done this. Chromatica 1, it sets the scene. It says we are going into something big now. And that's where this album starts. Then we move on to the second track, which is Alice. I've got Acid House Aura Journey Starts. It is a really full-on dance album, but with like sadness interlaced into the songs. Alice, wow, that is such a good song. It starts off, I'm pretty sure it starts off with these lyrics, but don't quote me because I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But I'm pretty sure it goes, Where's my body? I'm stuck in my mind. Uh, 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 uh. It either goes like that or it goes, could you pull me out of this alive? I don't know. I sound like a terrible fan, don't I? Oh well. I'm not perfect, leave me alone, bitch. And yeah, it's sort of setting the tone that we're falling into the rabbit hole of she's not Alice in Wonderland, but she's looking for this sort of perfect ending outcome to all of this. Acid House, I wrote that because I genuinely could hear this. I imagine this is what they would play when they had acid houses back in where I live, in the northwest of England. I mean, acid is banned now. I don't know if it was ever legal, to be honest, but you know, I imagine that's what they would play at Acid House. Sort of this electric dance music vibe of it all. And then I put aura because it sort of does remind me of the crazy, like, aura, just sort of that psychotic energy. And it sets the tone again because it's saying this is where the journey's starting. I want to find something perfect. I want to go and find my lover, maybe, or maybe even fall in love with myself. It's all down to interpretation, isn't it? Then we move on to Stupid Love. I've wrote high BPM, retro feel, and music video because that's what I wanted to talk about. The high like beats per minute sort of feels like applause, like it's just like and it's very powerful, dancey, sort of high energy music. And a retro feel, it kind of gives me 80s vibes. I'm not sure if anyone else feels like that, but a lot of these album songs, they sort of feel like a throwback to past times in music. And then I put the music video. The music video was the first music video she released for Chromatica. And it starts off with her in this sort of desert, barren land with high mountains all around her. It was shot on an iPhone. Fun fact, this video is shot on a smartphone, Google Pixel. So, you know, that's how I've filmed all my videos. I think she just took some inspiration from me and she thought, I'm gonna film my video on a phone. So you can all thank me, guys, for the fact that we got the Stupid Love video. Just saying. Yeah, it's a really fun song. The music video, she sort of is like battling these tribes for peace and love. Like, people are arguing, there's different colours, everyone's dressed in a different style, and then it's full on got major dance scenes in the video. It's really gaga. Then we move on to Rain on Me, the fourth track. I've got music video, Actually Rained, and Ariana. So when the song came out, when she released just the audio, it was actually raining at the time, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. It's like the Heavens and Gaga agreed on a schedule to like release this song, Rain on Me, as the rain actually comes down. I've already discussed my sort of thoughts a little bit about this song and the music video in a previous video, which I have uploaded on here somewhere. It's called Rambling About Rain on Me or something like that. So if you want to see that, it's probably in the suggested videos. Oh, this is just boiling hot weather, guys. I am actually boiling, but I'm going to persist on. Yeah, the music video is so just epic. Um, do you know the song Tattoo, all the things she said? I don't know, I think it's that one that I'm thinking of, but there's this like two females who are sort of like singing in the rain, and there's like sort of a cage fence thing in that video. Well, that sort of feels like where she might have got her inspiration for this. I don't know, because Lady Gaga's in this sort of, I don't know, it kind of looks like a stadium sort of setup, or some studio kind of place, and she's full on dancing in the rain with Ariana Grande, who I never really thought of I never really thought of as a dancer. I don't know. Maybe she does dance. Well, obviously she danced in this video, but she doesn't really dance all that much in her own videos. Like, I know when she started out, I need a drink. I know when Ariana started out, and what's that song that she released? Oh, I can't think, but it kind of gives me the Stupid Love video vibes, where she's got the gun, and she's like shooting, and she's in sort of like this desert spaceland area. Yeah, so that sort of feels like Stupid Love to me, the music video. But the Rain on Me song, what a bop, what a beautiful song. And I kind of wanted to do a singing video to this, but I don't know if I will. We'll see. It's just pop perfection. And Ariana's vocals and Gaga's vocals, they worked really well together. It's just a masterpiece. Then we move down to Free Woman. I've wrote Bark, Demonic Sounds, and Black Jesus. So when this album came out, me and my friends, we went into the garden and I put my headphones on, she put her earphones in, and we cranked the volume up to 100, and we just pressed play at the same time on each other's phones, and we listened to it in the garden at like 1 o'clock at night. So it was dark, the stars were out, it was beautiful, and that was a truly wonderful experience for me. I really enjoyed that. And whilst we were listening to Free Woman, there's this sort of bark sound. I'm sure you'll know what I mean, but it's like sort of an animal or something. And when we were listening to that, we both were like, what the fuck was that? We thought it was like coming from like where we actually were in the garden or something, or like someone was near our fence or something barking. I have no idea, but listening back to it, I feel like it is just the sound in the song. However, I'm not sure. It sounded ear piercing, like sounded deafening when I listened to it the first time. This song, Free Woman, is about how she doesn't need a man to be complete. She's her own individual being, and she is complete with just herself as she is, which is a wonderful message to put out there. We don't need to be in a relationship to be whole. We are whole ourselves, and then we move on with someone else if we choose or not. I put Black Jesus as well. It kind of reminds me of Black Jesus, Armin Fashion from Born This Way album, because it's kind of like move downtown, she sings in Black Jesus, and in this one it's like she's sort of saying how she's in the downtown, all this kind of stuff. I know you'll know what I mean if you are a Gaga fan. If not, you won't know what I'm on about. We then go on to number 6, which is called Fun Tonight. I've got Sad, Mental Turmoil, Happy Title / Beat. This is a sad song, and I didn't think it was going to be, because obviously the title is called Fun Tonight, so you just automatically presume this is going to be upbeat, positive, uplifting. But it was actually quite sad. I swear it's kind of like she's saying, I don't know if we're right for each other anymore. You sort of don't think I'm giving energy to this relationship that we're in. Let's sort of call it quits. Let's end this whilst we still can. That's what I get from that. And in the interview that I saw with Zane Lowe, she was saying how she sort of was in this sad period of time when she wrote all of these songs and sort of created Chromatica. And you can kind of get that from this. Like, a lot of the songs have sort of a sad feel to them, but she sort of made it with a dance beat, so you could kind of dance through the sadness. It's quite an interesting sound. Number 7 is Chromatica 2. I've put New Chapter, Beautiful Transitions. Yeah, it kind of feels like a story, the way she's just laid this out with Chromatica 1, 2 and 3, and then it's like I'm watching a show and she's gone, this is part 1 of the story, have an interlude, have a break, go and get a drink, go and chill and come back, and we'll start the story off again in the next chapter of this album. I put Beautiful Transitions because it truly is the way she's interlaced these songs in between, from the one song to the next. They sort of gel together so well. They transition in so easily. The beat of Chromatica 2 into the beat of 911, that is just gorgeous. I was worried my mic wasn't recording them. We're on to 17 minutes and we've got another half of the album to go. Hopefully we'll get through this a little bit faster. 911, what a good song. I've put Robot Voice, Sophie, Drugs, Biggest Enemy. The vocal sort of change on this, the way she's used the way she's used the computer to alter her voice is just so unique, and I love the sound to that. I've also put Sophie because I don't know if any of you know the artist Sophie, but I'm pretty sure they're meant to have collaborated on this album. She's a DJ and producer. I don't know if she's a DJ actually, but I know she's a music producer, and she's got a few songs of her own and an album, something like Pearls of Tears, I don't even know, Pearls of the Upside, I don't recall, but if you just search Sophie you'll find it. And she is an intriguing artist. She sort of takes electronic sounds and makes them into music, and I feel like she must have worked with Gaga on this song. I don't know if she did, but the way that Gaga's voice sounds on this, it just reminds me of Sophie's It's Okay to Cry song. My biggest enemy is me, Papa 911. My biggest enemy is me, Papa 911. My biggest enemy is me ever since day one. Papa 911, Papa another one. What beautiful lyrics as well. My biggest enemy is me. I feel like that's so true for a lot of people and relatable. We a lot of the time think of other people as our competitors in areas that we want to progress in, but really we are our own biggest enemy. Like, we have self-doubt, we have procrastination, we abuse our bodies with like drugs and alcohol. And this song, I'm pretty sure it is about drugs because of the lyric, then pop another one, which implies she's doing some kind of pill or drug or something. Again, maybe I'm wrong on all of this, but it's down to interpretation. Then we go to number 9, Plastic Doll. This song has grown on me. I didn't like it at first, but I've really come to enjoy it now. Don't play with me. I would do that properly, but I feel like it doesn't come out right on ASMR. So, I'm not gonna try that. I've also wrote Finding the Right Lover. It feels like this song is about her saying like, I'm this product almost on a shelf of life, and I'm in the box, I'm the plastic doll. Am I right for you? Are you right for me? Are we meant to be together? That's what I get from this. And I've also wrote 3/4 because the 3/4 way sort of segment, wow, that, even though I didn't really vibe with the song fully when I first listened to it, the 3/4 in part where she's like, Malibu Gaga, what is this saga? I loved that part. And to be honest, I love this song now. It's definitely grown. Number 10, Sour Candy. I put Sewers, vocal layout, Kill Bill, and Gong. Sewers. I don't know why, but when I listen to this, I feel like I'm some kind of like Ninja Turtle or something. I should be like running around in a sewer with a sword, samurai. It's just the vibe that it gives me. And I feel like this is the dance move to this song. I don't know if you know what I mean. If you listen to it, you might do. It's the sour candy. So sweet, then I get a little angry, yeah. Sour candy. Yeah. I put vocal layout because it's intriguing the way they set this song up. They start off with Blackpink, and each one of the members gets sort of a couple lines, 1 or 2 lines, and then Gaga comes in and she sings the rest of the song. And I found that quite fascinating because usually when artists collaborate like that, they'll do like 1 verse each and they'll alternate and then they'll come together on the chorus. Like Rain on Me, like they start off with Gaga and then they sort of have the chorusy part, then Ariana Grande gets her piece in the song and then she's like singing on the chorus as well, and then they sort of come together at the end.